Hi, my little nitwitch rings. It's me, Cat Dad, the tinfoil cat. Hey guys, they took down my Star Wars video, but I want to show you more about Luke Skywalker. Again, here is our CIA document that we're going off of. This is from 1984, which is such a great year. There's no irony or anything here. But anyway, guys, this is a really cool project that the CIA's been doing, where they stole Tesla's inventions. You know, he was going to give free energy to the entire world. They said, we can't have that. Who are we going to send our electric bills that need to be paid to? And they said, let's take that invention, actually, because apparently it can suck out energy from a targeted area or put in energy, which just means heat or cold, right? If you suck out the energy, you're gonna leave a really cold spot and you're gonna freeze everything. If you put in energy, you're going to heat the fuck out of it. Like they heat the cows, you know, that were found to be partially cooked, like in an oven. That's what they're gonna do to us. So they have one little thing, probably in Antarctica, and then another little thing, and it's shooting waves all over the world, right? And then where they cross, that is the frickin' energy bottle, blah, 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 right? They're using this, it's a big thing like this. It's got two balls. One ball shoots out slow waves, one ball shoots out fast waves. We don't need to fully understand how all this stuff works. Just know that's that cool drawing that we were just looking at. This is just a different drawing that isn't quite as cool. And so yeah, one end shoots out slow waves, one end shoots out fast waves, and where they hit, it does that. It doesn't say what that is, but to me it doesn't look great. And this is that thing too. This kind of just, you know, it's just a tech drawing of it, but this is in Antarctica. This is where MrBeast went. He said, I need to see how our frickin' stolen Tesla howitzer's doing. And look, dudes, so they can extract energy or put in energy, and depending on how they do it, you know, if you're putting in energy, blah, 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 you can electrocute this, right? Or you could be the plane and you can do airborne jamming and do it to there. I just love this stuff. The full weapon implications of the Bohr-Abramovich discovery have not yet penetrated the minds and consciousness of Western physicists, electrical engineers, and weapons analysts. You know what? I think we should have philosophers and other people contemplate whether or not we should do this before we give it to the Nancy scientists. The Joseph Mengelas, if you will, you know? The weapons implications haven't even crossed any Western scientists. That's not true. This was originally Tesla's, and he wanted to give the entire universe free energy because it is free. And they said, no. We gotta get rid of this guy. George Scherf, get rid of him. And steal his invention. The greatest scientist of our lives, not our lives, but of the last 10,000 years, and this dude's shit is being used to vaporize humans and cause earthquakes. But guys, if this sounds crazy, I know that does. I know it does. But our CIA takes it very seriously. So I believe this. If anyone smarter than me can describe what this is the math behind it, apparently. But somehow it allows them to use the Earth's like magnetic force or magnetic field. I think that's why it has to be in Antarctica. And I don't know, somehow they are extracting energy from somewhere, probably space or whatever, and using it against us because they think that only white people should be around, so they're gonna vaporize everyone. Awesome implications follow from such capability. Literally, one can directly engineer the present quantum mechanics structure of physical reality itself, since one can engineer, affect, and control the fundamental virtual processes of nature. It can be used to penetrate to any degree of finesse desired. One can engineer the virtual particle interactions that produce all the physical forces of nature, bind the nucleus together, and control and create the world of macroscopic changes we think we inhabit. Dude, this is how the scientists, the Nancy scientists, literally destroy humanity and every single creature on Earth. This is how they do it. They have no idea what they're doing. They think they're God. They said, we're God. We stole this from Tesla and nothing ever happened to us. Oh, there's something inside of our CERN machine. Us CERN witches. We can't figure out. There's a phantom inside of it. Yeah, it's telling you to stop fucking with shit. It says, stop it. What are you doing? You aren't a god. You're a dumb little dirt monkey. You got dirt under your fingernails. And Peter Teal, bro, you're the last person who should be in charge of this. How many boyfriends have fallen out of balconies when you're around? I gotta know. See, this is what Tesla was doing. Wireless transmission of energy at a distance. And they just said, no, we're going to use this to put a bunch of heat on people or take all the heat away. Screw your free energy. But yeah, fuck your free energy. This is what it's going to be used for. All types in widely varying equipment such... it can be applied to disable and destroy electromagnetic circuits of all types in widely varying equipments such as tanks, aircraft, communication centers, vehicles, command posts, and here we go, baby. It is also quite lethal against human beings. It can produce an electromagnetic explosion at the distant intersection site, producing a plasma very similar to a nuclear explosion except for the absence of gamma radiation and nuclear residues. If continuous energy is fed into the transmitters of the scalar interferometer, that's the long tube thing that we keep talking about, then continuous energy emerges in the distant interference zone. Physical destruction of distant targets can be accomplished in this fashion, and the effects can be produced directly inside bunkers, buildings, tanks, and armored vehicles, aircraft, nuclear-tipped missiles, ships, etc. So yeah, here's our 150-mile across ice mushroom cloud. No radiation, guys. It's got all the good parts of nuclear war, none of the bad. These formations of mushroom cold clouds appear suddenly and are very much colder than the surrounding air. Energy extraction mode, in other words, is a cold explosion, and it occurs at a distant interference site. So guys, are we getting what's going on? Everything is vibrating, right? I've said it before, we're all music. We're just frequencies vibrating, right? Our particles are vibrating, we're all at a certain level. The Earth's at a certain frequency, and it's doing its wavy thing. And what they're doing is taking this giant Tesla coil and shooting it through the Earth, I think, or around the Earth or something, and they're creating fields, like planes of waves that are messing with the current waves, right? So it's like being sent to interfere with them. You know, if you add waves together, it's like I forget what it's called, but like if you have a 440 hertz wave and you hit it with a 600, it's like what's that called? It's like the difference between those two, and each wave affects the other. So they've figured out how to affect the waves so much that they can make the Earth shake. They can make our particles literally vaporize. They can take the cold from one place and put it at another. They can control the weather with this shit. It's not a joke. It's serious. And they are in charge of it. Nancy scientists in Antarctica. Endless funds. No oversight. Literally run by Nancys. A single shot of such a weapon could almost instantly freeze every NATO soldier in that area into a block of ice. The heat literally is sucked out of the interior of bodies. Cool. Sidebar, the Buck Rogers ray pistol is now a reality. It's mobile, boys. So these are the like spinning cloud formations that you see that are like appearing in China and stuff. That's these. They're used to suck energy out of places or put energy in. Oh, twin giant radials at Redstone Arsenal. That's totally not a false flag. It was Russia. Stop. Anyway, boys, they can make a shield over a whole city, and if you don't think that they can also do earthquakes, look, here's 2 of them that they said were tests of a Tesla howitzer. 7.2 on a Richter scale in Yugoslavia, and then they did it to China. 7.8, let's go. Maybe they'll do a 9.0 next week. Fuck you, Peter Teal.